In this video, I'm going to try to address one of the problems that a lot of folks have with WordPress, and that is the size of the files that they can upload. Media files that would include pictures and videos and things like that. They want to put them on their website, but they're limited by the size that is allowed, and part of that reasoning behind that is helping to load the site fast. If you have these really large images, it makes it harder to for the site to load fast. And videos is a real big problem because a 2 megabyte video is really tough. So here's what we could do. So first of all, you'll know the file is going to be something that doesn't fit. I'm going to drag this picture that I have here over, and it's just not going to load. If I select it here, it's too big and it won't load. Sometimes you'll get an error message that say the picture won't load. So what I do is I go over to a different website, and there's a whole bunch of these online. I happen to like this iloveimage.com, and there's a Resize Image button here. Image, and this, I like this one because it allows you to select multiple images. So I'm going to select an image and pick that same one that I was just trying to load in here, and you can see it's a really big image, very large in pixels. What I like is you can reduce it by a percentage, so I can make it 50% smaller or even 75% smaller, and I can load a whole bunch of them in here at one time. And then I just hit Resize Image, and it's going to resize it for me by 75%. And then I just download the image to my computer, and it's going to call it the same thing. So I'll just put that here in my pictures, and I'll just replace that one that was there. I want to address in this video a common problem people have with WordPress, and that is the maximum file size that they can upload images or video or things like that to their website can feel like it's very restricting. The reason there is this size filter in here is so that you have faster load. You don't want to have really high resolution pictures on your website for a couple of reasons. One, people can steal them and get them reprinted, especially if you're into photography or something like that. But also it makes for a slower load time on your site. Your site won't run as fast. And so there is some limitations in WordPress into video size and also into photo size that's directly uploaded into your website. So there's some simple ways to solve that problem. One of them is to go to an exterior place. You know, everybody's got these big fancy cameras now that take stuff in 1 billion megabytes, and they're just not really web compatible. So there is some things on your iPhone that can resize images. There's stuff online. So I'm on a desktop right now, and so I like to use this one. It's called I Love, and I'm going to put this in the comments here, this I Love images. So this link will be in the description of this video. This is just one. I'm not endorsing them. I don't get anything from using this company, but it's just a free one that's quick. So you just want to hit, when you first go to image resize, it's going to ask you to select an image. So you just pick select image, and this image right here, this midnight babies on the grass, is actually just too big. It's too big. So I like to actually, you can reduce it here by pixels. It keeps the same squareness, but I just like to go down to a 75%, which is going to show me that it's going to go from this size to this size. It shows you right here what it's going to do. You could have, I can pick multiple ones in here. I can add another image that I want to do. Maybe I want to do this one also. Again, this one's really large. I'm going to put them both smaller. Okay, it tells you what it's going to go to here. I'm on the 75% smaller. I'm not going to take my image and make it weird or anything. I'm just going to hit image resize. It's going to do its little magic. And I'm going to download the image. And now, because I have two of them, it's going to download them to a zip file. So I love Resize. There it is. It's going to zip them together, which is not a problem for me. So I'm just going to hit that. And it's going to download that zip file, which I'm going to open. There's my 2 pictures. I'm going to extract those, and I'll just put them in my pictures. That's a fine place to put them. And now they're small enough that they will actually go onto my website and will work just fine. Now, videos is a different story. So how do you get these really large videos to come into my site? Well, videos are different in what you have to look at the secondary side of what I'm going to show you here, and that is YouTube is the second largest search engine that's used, and so putting them onto a YouTube channel and then bringing the link over actually puts your video out into YouTube, which they can be searched and watched over there. But they also can be part of your website. And my website has a lot of videos on it, and they're all just embedded from YouTube. So the way we do that is not through this media library, which the other things you can load up to the media library are things like PDFs. If you have a really large PDFs, you might want to resize those, break them up. Remember that putting PDFs on your website is actually, I don't know, unless they're going to download them or something, it's best to just put the information from the PDF directly onto your website as a page or something like that. So I'm going to do a video here. I'm going to come over to log into YouTube, go to the videos and hit create, and right here is the upload a video. So go ahead and upload your video. So after you get it all uploaded, and you can do a lot of things with it, but these I just wanted to be decorative on the site, so I don't really have thumbnails and all those kind of things. But here's the link for this particular video that I'm going to put onto my website. So I'm going to copy that link. This is just a flyover of a town that's located by me. So I'm going to come over here to my media, and you can do it 2 ways. I'll click on the video that's on YouTube so you can kind of see. So there's the video. It's 32 seconds video. Under the share button, there is what they call embed, and this gives you a piece of code. So I'm going to copy this code down here. Copy. It gives you an option to copy here too, so you can copy that. Whatever works for you. And then you can come over to your website and go to the page that you want to put it on. I'm just going to go to a brand new page here. And I'm in the new Gutenberg editor right now. So in the Gutenberg one, you just hit add, and you can type in YouTube. And there's YouTube right there. You don't have to put the, enter the URL to be embedded. So all you have to copy in this case is this top link. So just this top link, which is, you can be found under the share button here, and then just this link. Okay, so all you got to do on your website is actually put this link in here, paste, and then embed it. Hit embed, and there it is. I can add a caption. I can actually click over to YouTube to watch it. I can save it to watch later. I can share it. I can do all those things, and there's the video. That puts the video on my website, but also gives me the enhanced searchability of having it on YouTube, so that somebody may follow my YouTube channel and watch the video there. Before you move those over on the share, let's just go back to the video here, and I want to say I want to share it, and if I hit embed, it gives me the options here. Do I want to show the people the player controls? Do I want to start the video at a particular point? You can do that too. So there is some added features there. Now, if you're using a different, not using the Gutenberg editor, you can go in here and copy this, which is the embed code, which is found under embed. I went kind of fast on that. So share, embed, and then you want to copy this whole thing. Copy. And there's a copy button here. And if you came over here, so for those of you who are using the classic editor, it's a little bit different than the Gutenberg one, and that's that you have a visual and a text here located on your page. There's a visual that has this kind of code, and then there's a text that's actually for coding, and you want to paste that in the text side, so you have to hit this text button and make sure you get this text code up here, and then copy your frame that you got from here, this embedded video code. Copy that onto here, and then when you click back to visual, you'll see the video arrive, and you go ahead and hit publish. So two different things we learned in this video. One, to bring in video, it's best to just upload it to YouTube and bring in a link, either with the embed code for those who are using a classic editor, or bringing it in with a link for those who are using the Gutenberg editor. So either one of those works really well. Sometimes you want to put a video in your theme. There's some different ways you can do that, but you're probably most of the time just going to bring in a link. Those options, you'll just put the link in. So, and then the other thing that we talked about in this video is what to do with those super large pictures that all of us famous photographers want to bring into our website that are just too large for WordPress. And they're also just too large for the internet, and they're going to slow your site down. So when you hit add new and you bring in an image that is far too large, you can hit the select file, and it'll tell you that the image is too big. When you try to load it, it'll say, oh, the image won't load. Give this one a try. Go up here and use the iloveimage.com and select images, which allows you to do many images, and I really like this one. There are lots of others. I'll put the link to this particular one in the content of this video. And good luck with either one of those options for loading very large images, or also loading very large YouTube videos. Don't forget to subscribe. We have other videos on WordPress, and we'll catch you next time.